Hi, Caleb and Steve with Brownells here, and today we're going to be going over our favorite product picks from 2021. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to Steve and let him show you his first product.
All right. This may not be the most exciting product in the world, but it sure helped me go shooting a lot more than I would have been. And that is the SNS bullets that we carry. These are cast bullets. I cast bullets myself, but I don't always have time to get the particular load together I need. And it's very convenient just to go and buy a box of these. They shoot well. They've got a good lube on them that doesn't give you a lot of smoke. And the best part is that during most of this craziness, they've been available. So no matter what happened, I was able to load as long as I had powder and primers. So my thanks to SNS for being there for us when we were looking for bullets.
All right, and they're nice and shiny, so when you spill them all over the counter, they're easy to clean up.
These are hard cast, by the way.
Okay.
So they don't let up your barrel and all that nasty stuff.
Excellent. Well, good option, obviously.
Yeah.
Not the most exciting, but it's exciting when you're shooting.
Yeah, for handgun, that's what we carry, the handgun bullets, automatic and revolver. So your 45 ACP, your 9mm 38 Super, 38, 357, 44, 45, 41.
So I'm going to jump on the opposite end of that spectrum and go into an AR product.
Oh man, okay.
This is the Midwest Industries Night Fighter rail. So this handguard's a little bit different than the other stuff they've been making. This one here uses a longer barrel nut. And the reason is to make the handguard itself more rigid, along with some other things they did with it. It's just an overall more beefier handguard. So it's not as lightweight as their other ones, but it's a really good option if you're going to mount things to it, like IR aiming devices, if you're shooting with night vision and different things like that. So it prevents the handguard from flexing as much, so your point of impact doesn't shift whenever you start hanging stuff on your handguard. So super cool, really innovative thing there. That's actually a new product they made this year, and it's one I picked up and have really liked.
And it's got that slim profile.
It does. It's beefier, but it still has that slim profile.
Right, you got plenty of attachment points, all that good stuff, but still you can wrap your hand around that thing and you don't feel like you're carrying a brick.
Yeah, it's really practical and it looks cool. So, you know, I like practical things and I like them even more when they look cool. So there you go.
That's a nice one. Actually, that wraps up my next product in a nutshell. It's something so obvious, but I'm into Smith Wesson's big time. And these cases we get from Smith Wesson are really nice. First of all, I tell the world you're a Smith Wesson guy, but it's just a very simple case made out of very durable material. And this is what I trust my babies to. A lot of my guns are safe cleans. You know, they just go to the range and back very carefully. And I put them in a Smith Wesson case when I transport them a lot of times.
Yeah.
And they aren't expensive.
You can probably put anything in there too. Like if you go to Steve's house, he probably has like remote controls and stuff stuck in it on the side of his chair. I would imagine. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Do I know you?
Sorry. I apologize. I don't know what got into me. It's a new year. It's trying to be the best me.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'll just move on to the next product.
Thank you.
So the next one is actually going to be the new Elftmann triggers for the AR platform, and these here are different than the previous ones you may know because they actually have this quick adjust on the back of them. And this is how all the new Elftmann triggers are. Even the ones that they're making with their Pro-Lock mechanisms, which are the screws that go directly into the trigger body. We've done videos on those in the past, but without this new adjustment. So these are really cool. You can actually adjust them by hand. So they just quick adjust there. And then you can actually, whenever they're in the gun, you can just use a flathead screwdriver versus trying to fight with tiny Allen wrenches when you're wearing gloves or something at the range.
Okay.
So they're way easier to adjust on the fly and set up. And of course, you know, they still have that light, crisp Elftmann short reset. So
yeah, very crisp.
It's one of my favorite triggers. Definitely my new favorite trigger for 2021.
All right. My next one was a huge surprise to me. It's the Lee APP press. And to tell you the truth, I didn't think I needed one of these. But as I said earlier, I like to cast bullets, and I got into powder coating. And although this machine can size brass, it can decap brass, it can swage out the primer pockets of military brass, it's a really good bullet sizer. So when you powder coat or liquid lube your bullets or something, you can run them through this thing just as fast as you can get them in there. and it really makes a tough job easy. And I've been using the old lubricizer type for years, and I've gone to this. So, and for a piece of equipment, it's not very expensive at all for a piece of reloading equipment. And when you pick it up, you say, oh, this is light and flimsy. Well, I've got another one that I've abused quite a bit, and it has held up like gangbusters. It's been a real champ.
Yeah, it's as strong as it needs to be.
So, yeah, well done, Lee Precision. This is really a nice little gadget here.
Excellent. So, last but not least, I have an RMA plate here. Now, this is their level 3 armor plate, and it's my top pick for 2021, and I know some of y'all out there are saying, why not a level 4? And that's because this is their ultra lightweight plate. So it's, I mean, it weighs nothing. And
compared to the old style of that level,
man, yeah.
It weighs like 1/10 of it.
Yeah, no kidding. And this thing here, even though it's level 3, it'll still stop 6 rounds of 7.62 51 M80. So
pretty serious.
Yeah, that's pretty serious. Yeah. So that's definitely plenty of armor there in a lightweight package. So that's it.
All right.
That's my picks.
Cool. Well, if you agree or disagree with these picks, please let us know in the comment. If you have your own picks, put them down there and post them. We'd like to hear from you.
Yep. Can't wait to hear your opinion on our opinions.
With that being said, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.